Right, so this video is going to be about never giving up. I had to think of that there on the spot, as that's how I make these videos. But first of all, I've got a fan running in the background as it's quite cold in my room. So yeah, for those of you that are wondering what that noise is about, but just wanted to talk a little bit about never giving up and the concept and why I have this sort of belief. Now, for many of us, we tend to give up easily, especially when we find something very difficult, and that I kind of understand. However, we should all be working towards improving the skill of never giving up, because you never know what's around the corner in terms of bad shit can happen. You could lose your job one day, and B, you don't know that your dream life could be waiting for you on the other side if you just follow this one concept of not giving up. Now, when I was younger, and I always relate back to my younger years, I hated doing hard stuff with a passion, and I imagine it's the same for a lot of you guys. But as I've gotten older and I've become more and more mature, and as time's gone on, I realised that if you don't give up and you're patient and you keep at it for years and years and years, because ultimately that's what success will take. It will take a very long time. Then you will reap the rewards one day. And I'm not just saying that for the sake of saying it. I've kind of witnessed it in my professional career. So I wouldn't say I tried for years and years and years, but what I did try to do is, at the level that I was at, I tried really hard to become the best version of myself at that level. And then as soon as I became really good, and as soon as I knew that I couldn't go any further, that's when I had a lot of faith in myself and I took the next step up. And ultimately it's paid off for me. Now, that didn't just happen overnight. I want you to make that very clear. It did not happen overnight. But for someone looking in from the outside, you would think that, yeah, he's done it very quick, he's quite lucky, and all the usual rubbish that people say. But the reality is, it doesn't happen that quick. It takes time, it takes a lot of sacrifice, it takes a lot of effort. There'll be days where you feel like giving up, there'll be days where you feel like crying and just falling onto the floor, but ultimately those are the days where if you were just able to persist and really push past, trust me when I tell you, at the end of it all, you will be thankful that you haven't given up. I mean, let's look at it from the other side. You give up, then a month, 2 months later, you're still going to be crying anyway, or you're still going to be overthinking about it anyway. So my kind of thing is, just never give up, just carry on going, because you never know what is around the corner. And also, if you don't give up and you do achieve tremendous amounts of success, which happens in the vast majority of cases, you will just have a much happier life. You'll feel more satisfied. You'll feel fulfilled on the inside. You'll feel like you're working towards your purpose and you've achieved whatever it is you have to achieve. There's one thing that I absolutely hate as a man, and I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys will hate it as well, is when you are lazy, you procrastinate, you do nothing, and it just isn't good. Another benefit of not giving up: yes, you're getting closer to your dream life, success wherever it is that you want. However, you're also developing a skill set, and that skill set is huge, right? Because you don't know what sort of doors open when you develop a certain skill set. As an example, this YouTube video, I am developing, I guess, public speaking, if you want to say. That's obviously raising my confidence, it's going higher, and you can use public speaking in a lot of different jobs, right? A lot of different jobs welcome public speaking. So let's say, hypothetically, you're not successful in this YouTube, or let's say hypothetically I'm not successful in this YouTube gig. I could potentially, with that skill set, go find something else. So never think that just because you've not achieved success, or you've not achieved what you wanted to, that you weren't successful, because what you've learned and what the skills you've gained, to me, they're invaluable. And again, I don't say that lightheartedly. It's all about developing, and that's what you'll find as you guys mature in life. As you go on through life, you'll just keep maturing and maturing and maturing, and you'll realize it's not so much about the job, it's more about what you build on the inside, your character, your personality, and your skill set. They are the biggest things. Yeah, that's just kind of, it's a little bit of a talk on never giving up and all the sorts of different avenues it can lead to, and what it also means if you want successful in whatever it is that you wanted to be successful in. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next video.